Yeah.
Kind of flaunting the idea that the Lightning had done a very legal but also a very dubiously ethical move by exceeding the cap in the playoffs so artfully and obviously so successfully by winning the cup. So something had to be done. Now, whether this is the thing that will actually prevent that remains to be seen, Jim, because we were talking about when you close one loophole, you open another one generally. They don't seem to have a ton of confidence that this is going to work because they've got a provision in the new CBA that says if this particular salary cap for the playoffs is not working in a couple of years, we can reopen it and tweak it if the union and the league agree that that's the case. So we'll see how it goes. It doesn't seem like it's going to completely stop these types of shenanigans, but it may limit them in a way that won't be so egregious as that Lightning team.
Yeah, I'm going to go yes guy in that too. The evolution of CBAs is somebody finds a loophole, you close it on the next one, another one's found, you close it on the next one. That's just that's the natural evolution. That's the way it goes. And this CBA had been around for a number of years, and so it was time to move on. And playoff salary cap is the way to go. Yes guy, no guy number 2. Well, we know this isn't going to happen. George Springer should replace Julio Rodriguez in the MLB All-Star game because of the Rodriguez injury. And we know that a Rosarina is going to take his spot. That's been made official. So that's kind of a moot point. But I'm going to say no guy. I really don't get bent out of shape about. I know it's great for the player and all that stuff, but I don't get bent out of shape who's ever in the All-Star game, regardless of the sport. To me, it's all about what you do in the regular season and drive your team to the playoffs. I'm not concerned about that.
Yeah, I'm a no guy too. If I'm the Blue Jays, I kind of want George Springer to go home and rest or go to a beach somewhere for the weekend, or for the week, I guess, for the few days that the festivities are going on in Atlanta. He doesn't need to be on his feet in Atlanta playing a game and going through all the dog and pony show that is attached to an all-star event like that. To me, like, this guy needs rest. He's an old man relative to most major leaguers, and he's having a great year. And a couple days of R&R would do him well.
Yeah, I mean, he's been injury prone.
Yeah,
just let him rest.
Touch wood that it's going pretty well for him this year, and a little bit of rest and recovery probably can't hurt.
Yes guy, no guy number 3. The Raptors will make the playoffs this upcoming season.
I'm going to be optimistic on the Raptors. I'm gonna say that yes guy, they will make the playoffs because the East is wide open. I mean, there's all kinds of uncertainty about who's actually good in the East. I mean, the Celtics and the Pacers both have their best players out with Achilles tears. We just saw the Cavs, who were really good in the regular season, do a face plant in the playoffs. The Knicks just botched their coaching search. They get their 11th choice in Mike Brown to coach the team that did something they hadn't done in a quarter century. I mean, there seems to be dysfunction everywhere. There's no dominance anywhere. And I like the fact that, at least we'll get to see what this team is. And I'm going to go with the optimistic side and say it can be something in that 45, 46, 47 win range, and that would get them in.
I agree. Even as their season was unraveling on our broadcast, Jonesy, Javon, Warren Ward, myself, and Josh Lewinberg, it was a consensus. This team should be a 6th seed next season, just based on the growth of the young players they have, and with Ingram now healthy and ready to go, that starting 5 the way it is, without any trades, we figure they were a 6th seed.
The key phrase there is Ingram now healthy.
Yeah.
That actually is true for the bulk of this season.
Yeah.
Then I think they're for sure there. Whether it will be true, we know the history there, and it's not always perfect.
We'll see.
We shall.
Yeah. Yes guy, no guy number 4. A decentralized draft, we're talking NHL, will eventually be better than a centralized draft. Will eventually be better.
I'm a no guy on this. I like the way the NHL did it. I thought it was unique. It was unique to the NHL, bringing all these teams onto the draft floor.
Kind of folksy.
It was folksy. It was cool. It was a great opportunity for the media, obviously, to interview people. It was a lot of fun to be at. And I think the new one, look, it was their first time doing it, Jim. So I'll give them some grace in understanding that they want to iron out the kinks of the decentralized draft, and they're going to keep the decentralized draft for the foreseeable future, it seems like. But it was not a good viewing experience.
Well, that's you're talking about the TV show.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But the TV show is the draft. That's what
exactly. And the other one was a nice sort of family gathering with the hockey community. I used to love going to, because you'd run into all kinds of hockey people, but I think they got trapped by trying to keep what they thought were prime elements from the way it was, and that would be the team greeting the player in the little room there, which was awkward as heck.
Well, they did it by Zoom call.
Yeah, it's just awkward. It's not good television. And then of course, the player comes out and gets interviewed by somebody else. Just have the interview. Like, trim that back.
Here's my thing for broadcasters. I'm not a broadcaster. I'm not a broadcast executive, and I'm barely a broadcaster. But my thing is, just as a viewer, no one wants to watch a televised Zoom call. Okay?
No.
Nobody wants to watch a televised.
Most people on Zoom calls don't want to watch it,
yes.
let alone the viewing audience.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just awkward as heck.
Really
There's the delay.
Yeah.
We should do that here. Count to 3 when I ask you a question.
Luckily, this is not on Zoom. The show would be even worse, and that's hard to imagine.
Yeah, well, we've all worked with delays in the past. They're not very exciting. And if you're watching it, even less exciting. So we both agree that's a no guy. Yes guy, no guy. Where are we at? Number 5. The home run derby is the best all-star skill competition, i.e. the 3-point contest, dunk competition, NHL skills competition. The home run derby is the best of all that.
I'm probably against the grain on this, but I'm a yes guy on this. I love dingers. I'll watch dingers all night, and I really enjoy the home run derby. I always have. Big family event around our house. We get the peanuts and the Cracker Jack, and we hunker down and
really
build a little home run derby pool and lay our bets and have some fun. But maybe we're weirdos, but I kind of enjoy it. Not that I don't enjoy. I still enjoy the 3-point contest. It's a lot of fun. But now that Steph doesn't go in it, hasn't been as good, and nobody really good goes in the dunk contest. At least not very often. So it's a low bar, but I'm going to give it to the home run derby.
I'm going to say no guy. I'm an anti-all-star break gimmick guy. I just don't.
You don't like any of them?
No, I don't. I never watched them. When I watched the Homer Derby, it's like, dude, he's tired. Or if it's a Blue Jay, oh yeah, he's going to kill himself in the second half. His home run totals are going to drop off because he's fatigued. It's an uncomfortable view for me.
Okay.
But the way you mapped it out with the family thing and sort of the wagering line or the in-house pool, that works.
You're in the majority. I think I'm definitely an outlier on this because I've expressed this opinion before and been absolutely hammered for it. But you know what? It's just how I feel, and I'm sticking to it.
And same for the 3-point. It's great, and then all of a sudden, what's it worth?
Yeah.
It's like disposable entertainment.
Yeah.
As soon as it's over, it's over.
You know what? The only good thing about those things is you do get some occasional classic moments. You get a Vince Carter doing what he did 25 years ago. You get a Steph Curry doing something special. You get I really love the one where they had Steph versus Sabrina there. With the crossover between the WNBA and the NBA. Those things, I think those things have a potential to be really fun. But it's hard to sustain them year after year after year.
And time sort of erodes. Like the NHL, one of the very first ones that I think was noteworthy was the hardest shot.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was, but now nobody takes a slap shot, so what's it worth?
Exactly. Exactly.
So let's veer into that game we started the broadcast with, Mini Max. So let's apply it to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just assuming